Hello, my name is Dr. Stark, and I just wanted to come on and give a brief introduction to what the idea for Econometrics or Finance 6060 is going to be for this semester, because it is unusual and it is online. What I'm going to do is quickly go through the syllabus, kind of highlighting what's important. So this is going to be found online in the content section. Again, my name, Dr. Jeffrey Stark. Unusual, but class times online this semester. Office hours are going to be by appointment, and every Saturday morning I will be available between 8 and 10 a.m. Both of those, the appointments and Saturday mornings, will be held on Skype, and I've attached my Skype name here as well. So I've created an email address, mtsueconometrics@gmail.com, as well as my normal email address here at MTSU, so that's the jeff.stark@mtsu.edu. You're welcome to email these at either time. I personally recommend you use the MTSU Econometrics email address. I did just make that solely for this class. Reason being, Gmail comes to my phone much more regularly and it's more reliable. There's also nobody else emailing this account, so I'll be unlikely to lose your email amongst all the other things coming in or experience a delay in getting back to you. So if you email this Econometrics email address, I'll probably see it much quicker. So for this class, we do not have a textbook. I do have some optional text down here, which I'll talk about in a minute. But what we do utilize is DataCamp. DataCamp is a free website to join, although it's only free if you join my class. That's what this link is for, and you must use your MTSU email address. If you follow that link, it's going to take you to a site that looks like this. You're going to register, get started, and it's going to join my class. So what my class looks like, this is what I see. So here's the link. Here's news, stuff like that. Not terribly relevant. That's your dashboard or your home page. Members, I'm the only one in this course right now. Here I am. Once you guys join, follow that link, you'll all be invited as well. We're not going to do anything with teams. We're going to be working alone. Nothing with custom tracks. This is where your assignments are going to be. So there are 5 assignments, all due 1 week apart at 10 p.m. on that date. We'll talk about this in more detail here on the syllabus shortly. But in short, this is going to be an interactive coding environment where you can learn with hints, tips, no pressure. There's videos to go along with everything, and you can go ahead and learn each of these steps. So Introduction to Python's week 1, Intermediate Python, Pandas Foundations, you won't know what Pandas is yet, that's fine, data manipulation, and then manipulating data frames, and each of those takes us through this course. So these are going to be the assignments that we conduct. Once you complete that assignment, I will see here that you have either not started it, in process, or completed. There is no grade on this. This is very easy. You complete the assignment and you get full credit. You don't complete the assignment by the due date and you receive 0 credit. So let's all get full credit by doing it. And that's about it, right? So these are the courses. I will say that if you were to look at an assignment, so when you guys go to the Introduction to Python course, it's going to say something, I think, like 8 hours is how long it's going to take. That is absolutely not true, and I've written this on the syllabus. My experience, and I've done all of these, is it might take you 4 hours tops, maybe even less than that. So you have a week to do each one, and in my estimation, that's 3 to 4 hours of work at the most. Okay, so back to the syllabus. I did say there's some optional texts. I do recommend Introduction to Econometrics by Stock and Watson, 3rd edition. If you want it, it's a great thing to go along with the course. If not, don't worry about it. It will not impact your grade in any way. I'm skipping through some of this stuff. This is just general stuff that you normally see on a syllabus. You can check that out if it applies to you. But again, this course, it's an introduction to computational finance and financial econometrics, or what I view it as is data science, or an intro to data science as applied to finance. So the first part of this course, we're going to get through the data science part, and in the second half of this course, we're going to apply it to finance. Just a couple of additional things that I think are worth noting. Office hours, unusual for this period. Again, I am here to help you. And because of how this semester is set up, appointment only. And we'll never be meeting in person. Appointment just means you'll set up a time to meet with me on Skype, And that way I don't have any other appointments going on. I don't have other students meeting with me. That half an hour, whatever time slot we schedule you for, is for you. Right. Please do so with at least 24 hours notice. In other words, don't email me and say, can we meet in an hour or two? Give me a little bit of time to make sure I can set aside time to spend with you to answer your questions. And I will also hold weekly office hours, Saturday mornings from 8 to 10. This is a little bit before our class time, but nobody's commuting, so we were designed to originally meet from 9 to noon on Saturdays. What I'll be doing is just having Skype open, available from 8 to 10. You can pop on if you have any quick questions. To grading. Okay, so there are 3 components to this class. Data camp. There are 10 points per assignment, 5 assignments, 50 points. There's a Jupyter Notebook assignment, 20 points for 1 assignment. Don't worry if you don't know what that is yet. That'll start to come into play in week 2 and beyond. That, again, is worth 20 of your 100 total points. And your final project, which we won't talk about until around week 4, is going to be 30 points. Again, total of 100 points for the semester. Simply add up the number of points you get, and that will correspond to the letter grade you receive. And on to what I consider the most important part of this syllabus. We have our course schedule, and I've tried to make this as clear as possible. So check D2L content folders for each week to see if there's any additional items needed. Week 1, there's not. You can check it out, that folder, if you need it. I've laid this out by week. Assignments when they are assigned are in green. Assignments when they are due are in red. Black text is just information. So week 1, I'm only going to really talk through a couple of points on here, but week 1, I'm assigning you Data Camp assignment number 1 is going to be due March 30th at 10 p.m., although you can do it anytime before that. So the next bullet point just says I'm going to have a special office hour this Monday, March 23rd, between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. I'll just be on Skype. If you have any questions to start out the semester, feel free to come ask them. And then a reminder of my weekly office hours taking place Saturday morning. If you jump ahead to week 2, that is when you see that this first assignment is going to be due, and that's exactly what it says here. Data Camp assignment number 1 was due on March 30th, 10 p.m. And how do you complete that? Well, just simply complete the course on Data Camp, and as I showed you from my screen, I'll be able to see what you've done and whether or not you have completed it, and if you have, full credit. You don't need to upload it to D2L, anything like that. So, what else happens in week 2? I'm assigning you assignment number 2, which is due the following week, and if you jump down, you'd see it in red. Reminder about our office hours, and then we're going to install Anaconda. Anaconda is where we're going to use Python or Jupyter Notebooks to code on our own. Here's the link. You're going to go there, follow the instructions, download whatever it is you need, meaning if you have Windows, download the version for Windows, Mac for Mac, and so on. And you're just going to download Python version 3.7. Right, so if I click it, I can actually show you really quickly what that looks like. It'll bring you to this screen, individual edition. Don't click this download yet. Come down here, Windows, Mac, Linux, click the version, follow along with the instructions. I would go ahead and just click yes. It's a standard installer, and you'll be good to go. All right, so I'll have a little bit more information as we get to week 2. You'll check your week 2 folder on D2L. And I'll talk about Jupyter Notebooks, how we code in there, and it'll have some additional resources. Continuing on week 3, 4, 5, and then this little mini week, which isn't really a week at the end. So that's how the course is going to progress. You're going to have an assignment assigned in green, you're going to have assignments due in red, and we're going to go from there. I'm always open to discuss this through office hours, through emails, through the discussion board on D2L, which I'm about to show right now, or any other means that is helpful to you. Okay, so discussion boards and what our D2L looks like. All right, so this is our Dropbox. Let me go to course home. We have a little introduction, email, message, news, whatever you want to call it, that I have talked to you about today, including the information about Data Camp. the information about Anaconda, and this additional email address that I have. Again, there's not a whole lot on D2L because we don't do a lot with D2L. We have our 2 assignments, Jupyter Notebook and Final Project. Both of those will be uploaded here. Obviously, you won't see the version I see because I have an instructor view. You'll just see your own assignment assigned. But these are the only 2 assignments that we actually are going to be uploading. And under communication, I do have a discussion board, which I will be creating here shortly, and all that's going to be is for us to discuss anything that you want. So I will make one of these, and it'll be a new forum, and it will just be open discussion, and I'll fill this out here shortly. But we can discuss problems. I expect students to participate. There's going to be opportunity for you to ask questions, to answer questions, to help out, to have questions about assignments, final projects, Anaconda, data camp, questions about the class in general, anything like that. This is going to be an open discussion. The only thing I ask is that when you make a post, that your post have an informative title. Let people know what that post is about. Again, there's only 8 of us in this class, so it should be pretty easy to get along, to get in contact with each other, to help each other, and to work through this unusual semester. But overall, that's the basics of the class. What I expect for you to do this first week is pretty easy. I don't want to jump in too heavy with anything. Follow the link in the syllabus. Follow that link. Make a data camp assignment. Once you log, or a data camp account, once you log in, you'll see assignment 1 associated with our course. If for some reason you're not able to join our course, let me know right away and we'll get you into that. And then go ahead and complete Introduction to Python. All these courses are ways for you to learn coding with short videos, to accomplish short, small tasks in an environment that's very well set up to helping learn from the beginning. Again, that's the first week. Beyond that, we'll continue to add more to D2L as we go. I'm here to answer questions through discussion boards. Your classmates are here to answer questions. Feel free to get in touch with anybody else that may help you. If you have anything you want to know, remember, please, this Monday, the 23rd, from 11 to 1 p.m., I'll have Skype open. I'll just be sitting there. Stop by, say hello, ask me questions, let me know what's up, and we can talk about that. And again, up at the top, there's my Skype address, j.stark3_1, and you can get in touch with me there or through email. Thanks, and I'm looking forward to a great semester.